Substack allows you to manually add subscribers, but emphasizes email consent and proper import procedures. This video explains the process as of January 5th, 2026, focusing on current best practices for ethical and compliant newsletter growth. It's important to prioritize user privacy and adhere to regulations like GDPR and CAN spam to avoid penalties. Email consent forms the cornerstone of ethical subscriber growth on Substack. It's not just a recommendation, it's a legal requirement that protects both publishers and subscribers. First and foremost, email consent is mandatory. Without proper consent, you cannot legally add anyone to your newsletter list. Under the General Data Protection Regulation, or GDPR, consent must meet 4 key criteria. It must be freely given, meaning no pressure or coercion. It must be specific to the purpose of collecting email addresses for newsletters. It must be informed, with clear details about what subscribers are agreeing to. And finally, it must be unambiguous, leaving no doubt about the subscriber's intent. Substack enforces these standards rigorously. The platform requires verifiable proof that subscribers have opted in. One of the most effective methods is using a double opt-in form, where users not only sign up, but also confirm their subscription through a follow-up email. Certain practices are strictly forbidden. Sending cold emails, messages to people who haven't expressed interest, or using purchased email lists violates privacy laws and Substack's terms of service. The consequences of non-compliance are serious. Substack can suspend your account, and you may face legal repercussions, including fines under regulations like GDPR. To manually add a single subscriber, start by accessing your Substack dashboard. Navigate to the Audience tab, which is where you'll manage your subscriber list. Once you're in the Audience tab, locate the Add Subscriber button. This is specifically designed for adding subscribers one at a time, unlike bulk imports. Click the Add Subscriber button to open the form. Enter the subscriber's email address in the email field provided. Make sure the email is valid and correctly spelled. Next, confirm the method of consent. Select or enter how the subscriber gave permission, such as through a website sign-up form. This is required for compliance and ensures ethical practices. Once you submit the form, Substack automatically sends a confirmation email to the new subscriber. This email includes a link for them to confirm their subscription, completing the process. For bulk imports on Substack, you'll need to prepare a CSV file with specific columns to ensure successful and compliant imports. The CSV file must include these columns. Email is required for the subscriber's address, name is optional, consent date shows when they agreed to subscribe in YYYMMDD format, and consent method describes how they opted in. Here's an example of what your CSV file should look like. Notice the columns for email addresses, names, consent dates, and methods of consent. The consent date must be within the last 2 years to be considered valid by Substack. Use the YYYMMDD format such as 2024-0315 to confirm the subscriber's recent agreement. To avoid import errors, ensure all data in your CSV is accurate. Verify email addresses, confirm consent details, and remember Substack limits each import to a maximum of 10,000 emails. To begin the import process, navigate to the Audience tab in your Substack dashboard and select the Import option. This is where you can upload your prepared CSV file containing subscriber emails and consent information. Upload your CSV file through the import interface. The file should include columns for email addresses, consent dates, and consent methods to ensure compliance. Once uploaded, Substack processes the CSV file, verifying the consent information for each email. Imports without a valid consent date will fail. The system also automatically checks for and removes any unsubscribed emails from your list. Since mid-2025, Substack has implemented automated checks to validate email consent during the import process. This ensures that your CSV files include both a consent date and consent method for each subscriber. When your subscriber import fails on Substack, start by reviewing the error report that the platform provides. This report details what went wrong and helps you understand how to fix the issues. Common problems that cause import failures include missing consent dates, which must be provided in YYYMMDD format and be within the last 2 years. Invalid email addresses that don't follow proper formatting rules, exceeding the 10,000 email limit per import, or consent that's too old to be valid. Invalid email addresses are a frequent cause of import rejections. Make sure all emails follow proper formatting rules, such as having an @ symbol and a valid domain. Substack will reject emails that don't meet these standards. To fix these errors, edit your CSV file to correct the problems. Ensure all required columns are present: email, consent date in YYMDD format, and consent method. Then, re-upload the corrected file through Substack's import tool. Respecting user preferences, Substack will not re-add subscribers who have previously unsubscribed. These individuals opted out, and their choice is honored to maintain compliance with privacy regulations. Ethical growth is crucial for sustainable newsletter success. Always ensure subscribers have explicitly consented to receive your emails, such as through a sign-up form. This not only complies with privacy laws like GDPR and CAN spam, but also prevents spam complaints and builds genuine trust with your audience. Regular engagement is key to building a loyal audience. Provide valuable, consistent content through your newsletters that resonates with subscribers. High-quality posts, exclusive insights, or timely updates can boost open rates and click-through rates, fostering a dedicated community that stays subscribed over time. Email deliverability is essential for your newsletters to reach inboxes. Regularly monitor key metrics, including open rates, bounce rates, and spam complaint levels through Substack's tools. Address any issues immediately, such as by authenticating your emails, maintaining high engagement, and avoiding sudden volume increases that could trigger spam filters. Substack's consent audit tool is a valuable feature for reviewing imported lists before processing. It automatically scans for consent issues, outdated dates, or potential violations, helping you avoid rejections and maintain ethical standards in your subscriber management. The future of subscriber management on Substack includes increased AI and automation. Expect AI-driven consent verification, potentially automating audits and predicting opt-out risks. Substack may integrate blockchain for immutable consent logs in the future. The trend is toward zero-trust imports, requiring verifiable proof for every email.